Have you had lunch?
Not yet. How about you?
Oh.
You maybe you're busy today, right?
It's okay. Yeah, actually haven't finished my lunch.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. It's actually a snack, but I made it as a lunch. Yeah. How about you? What time did you wake up today?
Around 6 a.m.
Wow, that's the time that I wake up every weekend only.
Yes, you
Yeah.
should maybe wake up around 4 a.m. in your
Yeah,
time.
4 or
Yes.
3:30 I should be awake.
Wow, really? When you usually go to bed?
Sometimes 9. I wish I could sleep at 8, but I can't. I usually
Yes.
would sleep like 11.
11.
Yeah,
Oh,
11 or the earliest would be like 10.
um,
10 p.m. Yeah.
from 10 p.m. to 3 a.m. is quite short time to
Yeah.
enough sleep.
Especially if it's 11 p.m. Yeah, very short.
Yes.
How about you? What time do you usually go to bed?
I also usually go to bed very late time
Uh-huh.
around
Ah,
1:30 or 2.
wow, really?
Yes.
And then you wake up early at 6 or maybe 5, right?
Yeah,
Wow,
6 in Korean time.
6
6.
a.m.
Yes. Uh, uh, Actually, I also a teacher for academy, so I
Wow.
usually finish my work very late.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
Oh.
in the vacation, summer
Mhm.
vacation or winter vacation, I should
Mhm.
work very early time or from
Oh.
earlier in I mean
Mhm.
in the
Mhm.
morning around 8:30
Ah,
or
okay.
9. So
Mhm.
at that time I always got stressed. I should get up. I must be not late like
Mhm.
this.
Mhm.
So it's really quite stressful. So maybe
Oh.
you feel like uh, nervous or
Oh
stressed.
yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
sometimes.
Yes.
Actually, when I first started, I felt that way because I didn't know if I would wake up like very early.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Hmm.
Especially I should wake up early, but
Mhm.
I don't feel want to sleep at night. You mean you already mentioned about it,
Uh-huh.
11. That at
Yeah.
that time I really stressful. How
Mhm.
can I do
Oh
my
my goodness.
work tomorrow?
Mhm.
Yes, it's
Mhm.
really worry about that. So I totally understand, Erica,
Ah,
and I
yeah.
admire. Yeah, you. What can I say? You really. Um, what is the opposite word? Lazy,
Hmm. Um,
diligent.
yeah, diligent.
Yes, you are so diligent person, I think.
I think in this work, I became, what do you call this? I became diligent because I have one schedule only. But my work before,
Mm-hmm.
I had different schedules because of my boss, who was a little bit confused with the schedules that she gives us.
Yeah.
Sometimes my schedule would be, imagine this, 7 to 3 today.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow she will give me another 7 to 3. And then the next day she would give me 3 to 11. And then suddenly she would change her mind 7 to 3. That's the most confusing schedule I've ever had.
Oh,
And
really? You
yeah, I
mean,
don't have,
oh,
yeah, I didn't have a uniform schedule before this job. And
yes.
it was more stressful
Ah, yes,
because you
right.
feel tired every day.
Yes, right. Oh, my
Mhm.
my aunt is a nurse. Yeah,
Oh, really?
she usually work on day and
Mhm.
day, but another
Oh.
is night
Mhm.
work
Mhm.
and day work.
Oh, oh my goodness.
Yeah,
That's
it's
like
yeah.
the schedule.
Yes, right.
Mhm.
So she always looks tired.
Ah, like every day, right?
Yes, yes. Even she has a day off, but
Mhm.
uh, yeah, at the day off she didn't sleep well. Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah,
So still less sleep, rather than, really a rest day. It's not less
yes,
until.
yes,
Mm,
right.
my
It
goodness. How
sound
about
yeah.
you?
In my case,
Mhm.
yeah, I'm very uh, good at sleep.
Oh my goodness, me
Yeah.
too, actually, in the weekend. Sometimes instead of, working out or doing something else, like going to my grandma's house, I
Ah,
actually skip those things.
yes,
Instead, what I do, I sleep more in the afternoon. Yeah,
yes,
I
right. But
try.
I have a daughter,
Mhm.
is a kid,
Oh.
so I couldn't sleep
Mhm.
very long time
Oh
because
yeah.
she
How
always
old?
bother. She's just a
Mhm.
seven in international
Oh,
age. She's a
okay.
first grader of
Oh
elementary
yeah.
school student. Yes.
First graders, you really can't sleep a wink, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. You wanna
And
see what they're
even
doing.
she can't endure
Uh-huh.
when I just sleep. She
Oh
cannot
yeah.
endure.
Oh my goodness. I know how that feels. She would wake you up, right?
Yeah, sure.
Oh my goodness, I know how you feel. I felt like that when my daughter was at that age. Instead of me sleeping in the afternoon, I can't. Because
Yeah.
when I get home from my work, she would say, "Let's play or let's watch TV."
Yeah, right.
So,
Why
yeah.
they don't want to watch TV alone, I cannot understand.
Yeah, they want supervision all the time, right?
Yes.
And they will annoy you because they want you to
Yeah,
watch with them.
right, right. Oh,
Oh
it's big,
my.
yeah, complain about her
Mhm.
and my job and
Mhm. Oh
yeah.
my. Yeah, I
Yeah.
kind of hated not having a rest before, especially when my daughter was at that age. I was always thinking, "Oh no, what will I do? How will I have rest?" Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was difficult. So, in your case, how did you adjust? Since you're working early in the morning and then you will go home late at night, how did you adjust everything?
I just can
Mhm.
concentrate to everything.
Ah. So,
Yeah.
dividing your attention to everything, right?
Yeah, so quite tired.
Mhm.
Yeah. But even
Yeah.
these days, it's a kind of kickoff,
Mhm.
not busy season to my work
Mhm.
because uh,
Oh.
the the exam
Mhm.
for entrance of university is
Mhm.
already finished.
Oh,
So
finally.
yeah, yeah. So from
Wow.
December to
Mhm.
February is quite, yeah, quite not busy season.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Oh, that's good. You get to relax,
yeah,
right?
right, right.
Hmm. So the busiest days would be the exams and before students would take a break, right?
Actually, from
Mhm.
March, from
Mhm.
March to uh, from March to the exam, I'm in
Mhm.
December. Yeah, it's always busy.
Oh.
Yes.
Ah, Okay.
Yes,
Wow.
because the mother, uh,
Mhm.
the students, I mean high school student or the students who wants to prepare the exam of their parents don't want to break time.
Oh my goodness, really?
Yeah, sure. They think if the academy or school is day off, their child, their not child, their uh, son and daughter is
Mhm.
failed.
Mhm.
They got nervous. So
Oh,
yeah,
oh
even
my
they
goodness.
don't then want they uh, don't study hard.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
academy and classes are keep going.
Uh-huh. Oh my goodness. So continues, right?
Yes,
Oh, wow.
even
So when you were
holiday
mhm.
seasons or
Mhm.
uh, Chuseok is very big holiday season in Korea. Uh,
Mhm.
yeah, we
Wow.
also
Oh
had
yeah.
classes, more classes at the time. Yeah,
Really? Even if it's
yeah,
holidays, you still have classes?
yeah, sure, sure.
Wow, no
Because
wonder they changed.
they don't
Mhm.
want to go, not don't want to, they usually uh, go to the school, don't go
Mhm.
to the
Mhm.
school at the holiday seasons and or vacations, so they just to come to academic classes.
Mhm.
Yeah, so at that time we had a lots of more classes.
Mm. Okay. Hmm. So it actually made me curious, like the schedules that teachers had to go through. Now I know how difficult it is to become a teacher in Korea. Right? You have a
Actually,
lot
school
of
teacher
schedules
is
to
maybe
handle.
yes, yes, but because the eager to studying or eager to success of their exam very high in Korea.
Mhm. Mm.
Actually, me
Okay.
too. If I'm also parent, I'm also mother,
Mhm.
and
Uh-huh.
I want to, yeah, my daughter study hard, even she is young. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, does your daughter also attend academy classes?
Just a mint.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
From this
Wow.
January, from this January, yeah, she start studying English in here.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yes.
Wow. So, how about you? How long have you been studying with our company?
Actually, I registered it very long time ago,
Mhm.
2012. But
Oh,
yeah,
before I came here. Wow.
yeah. But I didn't studying.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Ah, you
yeah.
did not continuously study.
Yeah, because at that time
Mhm.
I just want to study for my daughter. I
Ah.
mean, I want to improve my English skill, and I
Mhm.
wanna be
Mhm.
a good counterparter for my daughter, but failed.
Mm. Ah.
And finally, she just
Mhm.
takes her class by herself.
Wow,
Yeah, these days,
really?
yeah. So I
Mhm.
just support for her. I just book
Mhm.
for her
Mhm.
classes and review with her. But yeah, finally I envy her. So I also take my
Mhm.
classes from February.
Oh, okay. Hmm, but good for you. You actually registered here um before I got in the company. I actually started working here 2013.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Ah, it's
I was a
very long
beginner
time.
then.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah. But uh, I'm still beginner, still newcomer.
Mhm. Okay. Hmm. But I think it's good, your skill is not that bad. Actually, you are way better than my classmates because um in my case, the practice that I had in university, my classmates were all Koreans. And
Oh, really?
yeah, I
Oh,
had a lot of Korean classmates, like every subjects that I would have.
uh-huh.
I had like two or three Korean classmates for every subject that I had.
In the
So
university.
yeah,
Well,
yeah,
they are usually exchange
yeah.
student or they originally
And
lived in
during the
Philippines.
time, it was a bit difficult because when I asked them, like, do you understand? They would say, yeah, they would just nod,
Oh,
and they don't really talk much. But
oh,
when they
really?
are,
Uh-huh.
yeah, but when they are together like friends,
Mm-hmm.
oh my goodness, they talk in Korean all the time.
Ah.
So, yeah, they're not very shy in speaking in Korean. But when it comes to class, they don't really talk. So, I end up, being curious. I would ask them questions like, "How are you?" And then they would just say, "Hi." Hi." Yeah.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
a
awkward
kind
for
of
them.
Korean characteristic because in
Mm.
Korean university, in
Mhm.
exactly the same, even we just uh,
Oh.
only Koreans and Korean
Mhm. Mhm.
classmate, yeah, we don't not talk each other.
Oh,
Yeah, we
really?
usually you already mentioned about it. Oh, hi, how are you? It's okay. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Very reserved, right? They
Yeah.
always, yeah, they always keep their mouth shut. I
Yes,
had one
Rara.
annoying classmate before. Our teacher was always, he always makes jokes. He makes the class laugh. But
Uh-huh.
this Korean classmate of ours doesn't always participate. So, um, he would always say, "Oh, 시끄러." He would he would always say that, and I would say, "Why?
Really?
We're not noisy. Why
Wow.
don't you laugh?" We would actually tease him. We would ask
Oh,
him to laugh with us or at least talk to us, and then he would say, "No, no."
oh,
Yeah.
even is guy. Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah. He's good looking, but he doesn't like to talk.
Oh,
So sometimes our teacher would always tell him, "Oh, Mr. Choi, why don't you talk? Did you
mm,
understand the lesson?" And then he would just smile.
mm,
He would just smile. He
yeah.
doesn't, discuss in class just like you do. No, he doesn't. He would just say, "Oh, okay." He would just say that when he
Yeah,
agrees with you.
it's
Yeah.
because I
Mhm.
think in Korea we we have no
Mhm.
culture this discussion culture of
Mm.
discussion in elementary
Mhm.
school, middle school,
Uh-huh.
high school. We just listen lectures
Mhm.
and
Oh.
after the classes
Mhm.
teacher ask us, do you have any questions?
Mhm.
But silence.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's
No
our class.
wonder.
Yeah, it's our class culture.
Mhm.
So if
Ah.
we enter the university,
Mhm.
the
Mhm.
professor always trying to discussion
Mhm.
activities, but
Mhm.
very few of students
Mhm.
attend about these activities or discussions. Yes, just the
Oh.
first row in
Oh,
the classes.
really?
Yes,
The first row
last of
who'd always
yeah
talk.
yes
Mhm.
last of students, yeah, usually keep quiet
Mhm.
quiet. Yeah, it's yeah it's
Oh,
very
okay.
yeah um
Mhm.
common situation in
Uh-huh.
Korean classes. Yes.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So it's very common for them to act that way because it's not always necessary to talk, right?
Yes.
Mm. I think now I understand why my classmates
Yeah, right,
back
right.
then didn't really talk.
Yes.
They sometimes would just smile,
Mhm.
but I had two classmates who were really good in writing as well
Mhm.
as in talking.
Mm.
And our dean um liked them, both of them. She liked them very much because whenever we had an activity,
Mhm.
all of us failed.
Ah, really?
Each time we have a quiz, oh my God, it's a shameful thing to actually remember because all of us, um, our teacher is also a Filipina,
Ah.
but she wants you to think, in a political way. And since we are not like that,
Mhm.
we failed the quizzes. But these two Korean classmates that we had, a boy and a girl,
Mhm.
they don't really talk much, but when they are asked the question, oh my God,
Oh.
they would explain everything like, whoa.
Oh, yes. It's
Yeah.
the kind of person, the
Hmm.
kind of students is the first law in the classes
Yeah, they
in
actually sit
Korea.
in front
Yes.
of her,
Yes, right,
and
sure.
she likes that. Oh my God. And
Yeah.
we realize, what
Yeah.
our teacher said? It's a shame. Koreans are way better than you when it comes to thinking. What do you have in your heads? So all of us were like, oh my God, what a shame. We actually bowed because we felt shameful of how we performed in class, and they're
Yeah.
actually better.
Mhm.
And there was one time that we actually saw their papers.
Mhm.
I read one of their answers. It was, oh my God, they're like law students. Yeah, they're like
Yeah.
first year law students, and I can't believe how good they write. Even
Yeah.
the way they talk in class when they
Mhm.
discuss,
Mhm.
actually, we would understand how they see it in their point of view. But
Mm.
when our teacher tells us what it is, it's like, what? It's like, we literally lost our brain in that process. It's a
Yeah.
shame.
Yeah, yeah, this is a very distinguished person, distinguished student
Mhm.
in Korea also. Yeah,
Yeah, they're
yeah,
actually good. Most of
yeah.
my classmates. Yeah, and the first students I had,
Mhm,
I had a difficult student before.
mhm.
She asked a lot of questions, and
Yes.
I'm impressed, but at the same time, I was a little bit, I felt like, oh, I'm incompetent because I can't explain everything. And she
Mm,
always asked a lot of questions. I
mm.
always told her a lot of reasons
Yeah.
because, of course, I would read the articles that she would send me,
Mm,
but we end up doing something else, like
mm,
explaining what the words are. Yeah. So I think Koreans in general are really good, um, in the sense of explaining everything.
mhm.
Yeah, when it comes to politics and ideas,
Mhm.
huh, I really am impressed.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Oh, yeah. Some of
Especially
them.
in math. Yeah. Math, and I think math and history and politics, they're really
Mhm.
good. Yeah, the classmates that I encountered. Yeah.
Especially math
Mhm.
course. I heard about
Mhm.
this. The math is quite difficult to. Uh,
Mhm.
we had a progress, very difficult progress, uh,
Yeah.
uh, on other countries.
Mhm.
Yes,
Mhm.
so maybe
Yeah.
they, but not. I'm not good at math.
Me too. I really am stupid in math. I admit that even in my age, I feel like, oh my goodness, I could be the biggest or dumbest person when it comes to math. Yeah, the basic is easy, but when it comes to algebra, oh my goodness.
The daughter always follows their mother. So my daughter is also use 10 fingers and
Oh yeah, I think I would agree with that. My daughter
yeah,
also.
really.
But in her case, she would literally tell me, "Ah, it's so difficult. Why is math so difficult? I can't do it." And she would just look at me, and then she would ask me, "Did you do good in math when you were in my age?" And I would tell her, "No, my mom used to punish me because of that." Yeah, I would have like, you have to memorize everything. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah. Oh, how old is she?
She is 11, but she will turn
Wow.
12 this April.
Oh, so you
Yeah,
mean middle school student?
almost actually. Almost.
Wow, wow, wow.
Since we have different what do you call this? Our system in education is different these days. They
Mm-hmm.
actually change it a lot. So,
Oh,
back in the days, after sixth grade,
yes.
you would go to first year high school.
Oh,
Yeah, first
high
year high
school?
school.
You
Yeah,
mean
immediately.
this is elementary school and high
Yeah,
school?
high
Oh,
school. Yeah, but
high
these days,
school. Yes,
it's different. Yeah, just like you, after sixth grade, you have middle school, right?
yes.
Yeah, kind of like that
Three,
in, yeah.
3 and 3. How about
Mhm.
you?
Yeah,
Before,
before not like this.
uh,
So these days you already have like seventh grade,
uh-huh.
8 until 12.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So when you are at this 11 and 12 grade, I think it's a preparation for university.
Oh,
So, yeah, there's a lot
oh,
of books and there's
yes,
a lot of
right.
changes. It's so difficult for kids these days because
Mm,
um they're also thinking about changing um everything, even the books. So
yes,
I think,
yes.
oh,
In
that's a
Korea,
big
are
change.
also very confusion of the education systems. So, Erica,
Mhm.
I think we are going to talk about the system of education and
Yeah.
this next
Oh my
time.
goodness.
I
Yeah,
had
sure. I would love to.
a lot of complaint.
Ah, oh yeah, I want to hear them. Actually, I have complaints also, but I want to hear yours.
Okay,
There's
okay.
a
So
lot, right?
we yes, right. We share about our complaints for next
Oh
time.
yeah, I would love to hear those.
Okay, okay.
Oh
Thank you,
my
and
goodness.
also have a nice day.
Yeah, you too, and
Yeah.
enjoy to have
Yes.
some lunch.
Okay,
Indulge,
okay.
okay?
Okay.
I'll see you.
Okay, see you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
You take care, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome, dear.